Hi, kindergartners. I was taking a look here at another one of my new games, and look at we get to go to the diner. I know the word looks a lot like the word dinner, doesn't it? Except you'll notice in the word diner, there's only one N, so it's a long I. If we were talking about dinner, there would be two N's. Let's see what's for dinner at the diner. Want to take a look? All right, here we go. Here's our little diner here. Look at, we've got our chef here cooking away. And he is cooking up for us. Look at this. He's got hot dogs that he's offering to us and hamburgers. Almost sounds like a barbecue or a cookout, doesn't it? Are you a hamburger person or a hot dog person if you had your choice? All right, let's see. Raise your hand. If you had a choice at a diner or at a cookout, would you choose a hot dog or hamburger? Raise your hand if you like hot dogs. Oh, wow, that's a lot of you. That must be one of your favorites. All right, this time raise your hand. Oh, only one time. You can only choose one time, one or the other for this. All right, if you would choose a hamburger, raise your hand. Oh, all right. So a few of you would change a hamburger. We could almost make a graph, couldn't we? We could do something like this. We could put one hamburger for each child that chose a hamburger. Let's pretend 3 children chose a hamburger. And let's pretend like a lot of children chose a hot dog. Let's pretend that 5 children chose hot dogs. Yeah, we could make a picture graph. And this would be how many people like hamburgers, and this would be how many people like hot dogs. And by looking at our picture graph, we would see that most people chose hot dogs. It has the greater number. All right, well, that actually wasn't going to be our lesson today. That was just a little bonus. Do you feel smarter already? Well, this is how we play this game. I have a little deck of cards, and it tells us how many hamburgers we see at the diner and how many hot dogs. So I'm just going to take one of these cards. Let's put it up here. All right, the chef is reading what's on the ticket here, and I bet you could read it too. We know these words. I see 3 hot dogs. Now let's read this one. I see 2 hamburgers. All right, let's see how many there are all together. All right, let's count out 3 hot dogs. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And let's check. Yep, they said 2 hamburgers. So I'm going to count out 1, 2 hamburgers. And now we have the question, how many all together? How are we going to figure that out? Let's see. Ethan, can you tell us? Yeah, we could count them up. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 different orders up and ready to go. Do you ever hear them say that at a restaurant? Like, order up. All right, let's see. Here's the numeral 5. Back, down, and around. Mr. 5 is what you found. And here's what that looks like for the part whole. 3 of the menu items are hot dogs. The other part shows 2 hamburgers, and there's 5 in all. Yeah, you could compare these. You could say, okay, those match up, that matches up, and the difference between hamburgers and hot dogs is 1. That's what we would do if we were doing subtraction. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this card back, and let's try another one. All right, who's going to take out the card for me this time? Kaden, are you going to pick a card? All right, which one? Oh, that's a good one. Those are some big numbers. All right, let's all read together. I see 4 hot dogs. All right, time to count out the hot dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, we've got 4 hot dogs. All right, and let's see. Benjamin, could you read the next sentence for me? Okay, good. Oh, yeah, that's right. I see 3 hamburgers. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3. All right, now look at this is a question. This is what we want to find out. How many all together? So we know we added. We had some, we got some more, we put them together. All right, does anyone think they know how many? What do you think? Who haven't I heard from in a while? Who's been kind of quiet? Mason, you've been kind of quiet today. What do you think? 7? All right, let's check. If we have 3 hamburgers and 4 hot dogs, do we have 7? Ah, was he correct? Yes, he was. That's the number 7. Across the sky, down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. Jackson, can you please read this final sentence? Okay, he said, I see 7. And you're right, there is a period. That's how I know it's the end of the sentence. Well, boys and girls, I think 3rd time's a charm. So let's do one more of these together. All right, who's been hiding out on me? Oh, yep, it's Natalie. Natalie, why don't you choose a card this time? At the diner. Okay, let's see. Oh, yep. All right, we're going to have the girls read the first sentence. I see 5 hot dogs. Oh, we got to get cooking. That's a big order. That's like when the Finkel family goes into the restaurant. They order a lot of food. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hot dogs. Okay, boys, why don't you tell me how many hamburgers? I see 4 hamburgers. Good. Let's put those on. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, everybody say order up. What do we have? How many all together? Let's count this part, and that's going to make our whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's like our number of the week. Yes, it is. All right, I'm going to ask you something kind of tricky. Right after we get our camera back up. There we go. Which one of these shows the number 9? Is it this one with the circle and then the line down? Or is it the curve and the loop? Who thinks they know? Okay, Remington, what do you say? Yes, it is the one on top. If I turn this one around, they look similar, don't they? So I have to be careful. If I turn them both this way, they both look somewhat like a 6. So I really have to watch that. But this is the number 9. All right, everybody, let's read it together. There we go. I see 9. 9 delicious meal items that we can enjoy at this diner. All right, boys and girls, well, it's time for us to enjoy getting some work done. And remember how we just talked about wanting to know the difference between the 6 and the 9? I want you to use this number sort to really focus on that. You're going to look at all these numbers on the side, cut straight down so you don't have a lot of scraps, cut them apart. And you're only going to glue the number 9s over here. Can I glue that one on? No, I cannot. What number is that? All right, yep, go ahead, tell them about it. Aubrielle? It's the number 8, so we don't want to put that there. How about this one? Can I put that one on? Yes, Alec, you're right. That is the number 9. So I would glue it right over here to show that it belongs. And you do that through all the numbers. Then at the bottom, you would practice tracing your circle and your line, trying very, very hard, watching closely to make sure that you stay close to their dots. Yes, of course. Please do put your name on top. That would be very helpful. All right, that's 1. You have 2 this time. You thought you were going to get away with just 1, didn't you? Because we only did 1 the other day. It's an easy one, though. You'll like it. You're just going on a number 9 spy. Hunt for those number 9s. Don't get tricked by any of the 6s. They try to look like a 9, but they are not a number 9. Color the ones that show a number 9 and name on top again. All right, boys and girls. Well, all this talking about hamburgers and hot dogs has made me a bit hungry. So I'm going to go find a snack. You go get some work done.